Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense.
In today's video, we are going to study geometry by looking at the word perimeter. We are going to figure out what it is and how we identify perimeter in the world around us. Perimeter, just in the word, says rim, which means the edge of something, and meter, which is a measurement of length. So you can see this yard with a fence around it below. To find the perimeter, that would be the distance around where the fence is. The fence is on the perimeter of this shape. Again, the perimeter, the total boundary length equals the perimeter. So the definition is perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of a 2D shape. There's a previous video on 2D shapes if you need to go back and be reminded what a 2D shape is. It is a flat shape. In geometry, we have some basic shapes like rectangle, square, triangle, and so forth. So to find the perimeter of these basic shapes in geometry, all you have to do is look at the rim of the shape. In other words, the perimeter is the black that's going all the way around the outline of the rectangle. And the black line that goes all the way around the outline of the square. That is the perimeter. Sometimes there are shapes that are not considered a basic shape. It's considered a closed shape. In other words, it doesn't have a set shape, but it's made up of straight lines and it's a closed shape. To find the perimeter, you would look at this outline. Notice each one is in a different color because each line is a different length. But the perimeter would be all of them together, all the way around that shape is the perimeter. We see perimeter all around us in everyday life. For example, how much wood would you need to build this square flower garden? Each side is 4 feet long. So in other words, with this flower garden, the rim or the perimeter is this distance around the flower garden. How about a quilt that Lena's grandmother made her? It is 2 yards wide and 3 yards long. What is the perimeter of the quilt? The perimeter again would be the distance all the way around the edge of this quilt. So look around you where you're sitting. Look at your notebook. Look at your furniture. Look at the floor. You should be able to see perimeter in your everyday life. In closing, perimeter measures straight lines of a closed shape. So we see a variety of shapes here, and if you look at a map, all of our states are closed shapes. So perimeter is the distance of those lines that go all the way around a 2D shape.